Welcome back to Bricks and Banter,
episode
8.5.
No, it's 9.5 this time.
Just 8.
We did a 4.5 because I missed an episode out by accident. So
Okay.
it's my fault.
We're back.
We're going through some light topics today. Very light. Keep it loose.
Keep it loose, keep it easy.
Keep it breezy.
Keep it breezy. The weather
Gonna get some
outside
stories,
is
some
bright.
Simon, some Simon stories today again.
Run out.
No, you
Used
haven't.
them all up last time.
No, I don't say.
Light-hearted ones.
Yeah, we're on
Can't
light hard
repeat
one
some.
today. Very light-hearted. Been quite busy, but we're a day late this week.
We have. Busy day yesterday. I'm tired by the end of it.
Yeah, we've got to adapt. We're
Had to
expecting
adapt.
snow today, and it's,
Yeah, man, I spent half
it
the day
snowed?
stressing it was going to snow. I had you on my back the whole time.
It snowed.
telling me I was going to there's been an avalanche in Mickle.
Talking about this, the fact that Simon's not got all-weather tyres on his
Yeah,
car, so
yeah.
he can't get into
He
it.
was looking at some
Said
chains
you.
on Facebook Marketplace on tyres this morning.
Said you. Please text me at 7 o'clock and tell me if
I
it's
texted him.
snowing.
I did. I said we live in the same village, and I
Did you
texted him
actually?
saying, "How's the weather by you?" You never know, mate. There's
How's the
gradients.
weather by you? You live literally half a mile away. It's the
I
same.
was already at the office. So you got out of bed.
Funny.
Let's go through some. Like I bought topic one. I've gone through marketing because we've gone to that many different array of properties recently.
Brilliant.
But I thought we'd talk about different ways to market different types of property.
Yeah.
So, seen one of yours the other day.
Yeah.
Look
Not
this
my
morning.
fault.
Look this morning, mate.
Not my fault.
I've clicked kitchen.
There isn't one.
There ain't no kitchen, brother.
Non-existent.
I had to do it for the floor
Your
plan.
your bag and your folder with your keys in the corner of the shop.
I had to do it for
have
the
you
floor
made this
plan.
topic to throw him under the bus?
I've done it.
I don't know why I sit here every week.
I was going to say, he was complaining about coming on the last time.
Yeah, I know.
I know. Sorry, it's not.
So,
fair.
breakaway topic number 1 is grill Simon for marketing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
I
That's it.
haven't got an answer for that, but
Have you
really.
done any homework on there, marketing?
No, it's all samey, isn't it, really?
Oh, come on.
Consistency is key.
Yeah, consistently rubbish.
Oh.
Oh.
Don't know if you see my Instagram or
No,
Facebook.
I-
It is looking beautiful.
Yeah,
I
mate,
know it,
it's
isn't it?
stunning, man.
Do I look like I use Instagram? No.
Well, you're a hot product on there, mate.
You are.
Am I?
Yeah,
The
topic
most-
of conversation.
Unknowingly.
Yeah, you are.
You've gone and explore. Simon Joyce comes up on the old hashtags.
Yeah.
Fan favourite.
Joycey, you got fan pages, mate.
What's that thing? It's not law, is it? What's the like a bit like weird forums about like
What's coming on?
famous people? What's it called?
Reddit.
Oh, probably. Well, yeah, Reddit is one of them, but I can't remember what the other one's called.
No,
Anyway, I digress. Moving on.
Nothing wrong with my marketing.
no, you're
Oh
not.
no, your marketing's fantastic.
Throw that in there.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Just
wrong
leave
with
it at that.
I thought Harry did the most of your marketing.
I thought Sean did most of yours.
Whoa.
Whoa.
He's his own man.
Apparently so.
I'm the drone guy.
Yeah. Wow.
I just like doing
Is that still the
yeah,
case,
what,
though?
what happened to it?
More like
It
Crashed into a tree. that wasn't my
Yeah.
fault.
No,
actually.
no,
Technically
no.
it wasn't.
Hazards of the
A
job.
little bit
brother.
windy, was
No,
it?
it wasn't windy. I got a little thing come up saying propellers going too fast. So you know, like in a film where like the you know, like Top Gun, where it starts
my
spinning
time.
in the sky.
Before your time.
That's what the drone did. It was like slow
Came
motion.
out like 2 years ago.
Don't watch
Is
TV,
Is
mate.
it still stuck in the tree? Or
Oh, no, I
Sits
can't
in the
look at it
dark
out.
room.
Honestly, I ask him, I say, have you seen this? Have you seen that? I don't watch TV.
I don't
Get
watch
nothing.
TV.
Gets
Nothing.
home, puts himself on
You
charge.
already know I
in the
don't
dark
watch
room.
TV.
Although-
Let's have a little off topic. What? Give us your night. What's your night? What happens?
I'm not going into my personal life.
Yeah,
I did.
come
I
on.
Don't
did.
throw me under the bus once again with my
Do you watch
personal-
TV?
No, I do not.
You do because we had that whole long chat about the
You watch a
Pacific
bit.
and Band of Brothers, and you watched all of it,
Well,
and then we had a
that's
whole
not
chat on
technically-
Yeah,
history.
you've been talking about
Is it
Love
really?
Island as well.
And then
Oh,
we,
yeah,
yeah,
Big fan. He's ordered the
Yeah.
bottle with his name on the side.
He's
hasn't he?
applied. we did talk about
He's
history.
applied.
Right.
That'll be good.
I'll
We
see you
told
later,
if we can
gents.
get, we buy a bottle and put Joyce on the side of it.
We spoke about all the Egyptians, didn't we, the other day, and why
That's
we.
history. That's got nothing to do with
Yeah,
watching
but
TV.
it stemmed from a
nonsense, is
TV
it?
chat that we had. So you do.
So you're
watch
saying
TV.
all you watch is National Geographic?
I wouldn't say that either. I just don't watch TV. I have far better things to do in my evening than watch TV. How can you say that? You go to golf, you go to the gym,
Yeah, you got a
don't
point.
sit there all
I can't
evening.
lie.
I don't watch
I'm
much
watching
TV.
Traitors at the minute.
It
and
Doesn't
it's-
look like you
it's
go,
good.
but
I'm watching
What do you
season
want?
1 though.
Of what?
Traitors. I got
I've
told
heard
by
about that.
like 4 or 5 people to
Sounds
watch
really
it.
good.
And
That
That bloke just
season
won it,
one's
hasn't he? Not, is it
class.
100
I
grand
don't
or
know.
something?
I don't know. Don't tell me.
Something grand,
I'm not
Yeah,
on
it's
season 2, and I've got The Apprentice because obviously that'll be on tonight.
tonight.
Every
I can't watch
Thursday.
The Apprentice.
Yeah, the girls messed up,
it gets-
and then they still won.
Big man's clapping
I
the
went.
back. We can't do some easy profit and loss, man.
I don't know.
Rest my case.
It's concerning, isn't it? But
So
yeah.
It's concerning.
Should we jump back to the topic then? Have you got
Yeah,
some
what was that?
points
We
that
got
you
one.
want to disclose?
Oh.
Best ways to market different properties.
It's a flexible process, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think-
Some methods. There's some methods of marketing that suit every property, and then there's bits and pieces that you wouldn't necessarily need. So there's no point in flying a drone over an apartment block, is there?
not really, no.
Or
Depends on
What's
the
like
apartment
two-bed
block.
mid-terrace
It's
or
like
whatever.
video is difficult if it's like
Yeah.
not I won't say cluttered or anything,
No.
but if it's not clean,
Yeah,
people's eyes are just divert to
yeah, of
what's
course.
in there and stuff. So it's a bit difficult. No, if there's no kitchen in the kitchen, it's a bit.
Right, it brings you
Bit
down to
concerning.
what we've said before about like a tailored plan around. Well, yeah, basically what the property lends itself to.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think there's any one way of doing it. I mean,
No.
we always did. Virtual tours are always really good, aren't they?
Virtual tours,
Virtual
they're
tours
so
are cracking.
popular. It still surprises me how many people don't do them, to be quite honest with you, because I think they're just.
I just can't believe how much better they are than the old ones.
So much.
Because the old ones we used to use were all right, but they were faff to
were.
bloody put together,
Oh,
and
man.
also
Put
they were
together
the
were
resolution was
difficult.
shocking.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Whereas using like 4K crisp.
Oh mate, unbelievable.
Very
but also,
good.
I think it helps us because people sort of have already been to they understand the flow of the property. They can sort of get an idea for the
Yeah.
logistics of it before they walk through the door. And whenever I'm on viewings, that's always the feedback. They sort of know their way around already. So when they're going, they're just going to confirm how they feel there. Sort of it
That's
suits
what I
them.
like about it. I like that you don't get many time wasters at all
No.
now.
No.
At all.
It
I
alleviates
don't
that,
think.
doesn't it? I think so. And it's got the dimensions on there as well, hasn't it? So
I think there's two types of people though, because we've had this debate where people like videos that's just like an actual
Oh,
walkthrough,
yeah.
and people
Yeah.
like
There we
the
go.
360 because you can click from room to room.
see,
I'm a
walkthroughs for me are
walkthrough
just-
person. I would rather have someone walk through with a camera and go each room and like flow
I just
through
don't think
the
it's as
property.
flexible.
And I
Than
think
the,
too many
the stagnant
variables.
of the clicking through and just pinging from room to room. Like,
Also, it's really
but
hard to
that's
do when you're
personal
there, isn't it?
preference.
It is difficult.
You can't always get
Because
one.
if vendors are there, you
Yeah,
like
it's
they're
not
in the
easy.
way, and also you want to one take it so you can send it out easily to people. Whereas
Yeah.
it's difficult when they're there.
I think the quality of shot is variable on
Yeah.
on a walkthrough video as well.
But
Whereas
maybe,
with a
maybe
360,
that's
you
just from like my time in lettings because we were just
Yeah,
the
more the
video
lettings
tour,
thing, isn't
everything, rent properties from video tours. It's just probably just stuck with me. But my preference would be to have like an actual video.
I think the only advantage over a walkthrough is you get to see. I tend to scan the street
Yes.
before you go through the door, and I
That's,
think that's
um,
probably the only thing that
like that, by the way.
That's why I
a
have to-
360 doesn't do is it doesn't give you an example of where it actually is located within that street.
Well, we started
or
doing some
road.
outside scans, you know.
makes a big difference.
I'm with you on that because that's something that came up a few months ago, and we've got like a collaborative group of estate agents and letting agents across UK, haven't we? And that came up about sort of the road position because obviously normally your photos are always from and to the house,
Yeah.
rather than from the street to the house rather than from the house to the street. So it is an interesting one.
Yeah, I guess it's one of those. It works well if you've got decent enough garden, you've got somewhere to hide. Otherwise, you'll be in the photo, won't you?
It's a bit sketchy leaving the.
But then it's
the
leaving it
kit
at the
outside,
front.
innit?
Yeah.
That is a problem.
And
'cause
going
it's
inside and then
it's so expensive.
Mate,
going
you're
back
trying to,
out
like,
and
keep
finding
your
it's
eye
not
on
there.
watching
Yeah.
out for criminals.
You're just there peering through the glass at the window. You can see yourself.
In the middle of a busy road, just
Yeah,
holding
mate,
up the
it's
traffic
annoying,
to
man.
get the shot.
But besides 360, I think it's still quite amazing how many agents still don't even use floor plans.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I can't
mate,
believe
no,
it.
no.
I cannot.
Basic.
There's just a set of photos, and
Yeah.
I've just looked at one,
Mate.
and it's literally got nothing rather than probably about 6-8 photos, and that's it.
Some of the photos
No
as well.
floor
by
plan,
the
no
way.
nothing at all.
What's the one we that four bed we've seen. Really nice spec. Went out to it. That one on the Broadmeadows.
Yeah,
Real lovely spec on it.
yeah.
It's got like 12 photos. The description's like it was a paragraph, wasn't it? It was literally a paragraph. And it just showed nothing.
No.
I just can't get my head around it. I mean, I would never.
And
put
then it
it
sat
down.
on the market for 6 months, and everyone's, I wonder why.
thing is, if there's no floor plan, no, the photos aren't right. There's no floor plan, and there's no 360. But it's not going on the market for me.
Oh God, no.
No chance.
Well, there's a minimum standard, isn't there? I think the most important thing is, and we emphasise this, is when the property first goes live. Obviously, it's going to sit right at the top of the listings, isn't it, on the portals? If the marketing isn't bang on when you set that
Really
live,
the best
you're not giving yourself the
It's
best
like,
opportunity.
you know, when they're like, "Oh, can you just use the old photos from like the rental side?" And there's like one external that's blurry. No,
or a photo from like this.
We're
and
not- we're
the
not
floor
gonna do
space
that.
looks like a little.
Sorry.
Like Stuart Little's been living there.
No, it's just not worth it, is it? It just needs to be ready.
No, not
it
at
needs to
all.
be in its best light and just get the most exposure you can, because that
100%.
first week's the most important, really.
Well, what is it? We found it was the first 15 days, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because you can get like a graph on Rightmove, can't you? Where it's like you got a line where it's always like the similar properties,
Yeah.
and then it's always on the rise on like the first 5 days, and it slowly drops, and then like V's off.
you
But
always get that peak, don't
your
you?
15 days is, I think, should most important. Whether you need to do price correction or whatever your circumstances is different.
It's
but-
difficult though, isn't it? Because I think, especially when someone's living in the property, if the vendor's not has sold and they're moving on, trying to get everything clear in the rooms sorted for that take on can be a nightmare.
Yeah.
A lot of the times you're sort of dancing around with them, trying to get stuff
Yeah.
moved from room to room, and they're sort of moving stuff
we
around. Basically,
we touched on that last week, didn't we? And just doing what we can to try and make it the best situation.
Yeah,
It's not easy sometimes.
yeah.
How many times you caught yourself or a vendor in the or a landlord in the 360?
Honestly.
Left your shoes in the doorway. on the
Yeah,
360.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm quite diligent with it now, because there is nothing worse than getting back and seeing yourself like smudged up in the corner or something. But you have to be. The worst thing is, honestly, because you're aware of it and you reiterate when you first get there, but then sometimes like they'll just walk across the shop and be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and it's like, "Yeah, fine," but like now I've got to spend another whatever amount of time.
it,
Do you
getting
know
it
what that
sorted.
just reminded me of? You know when we went to STL and we did the videos, and I was recording it for about 5 minutes, waiting for this bid to, like, so he could bang the gavel, and then just as he was about to do it, someone just walked in front of the camera. And I was like, "Oh my god!" But then, I mean, hindsight was
You're trying
we
to get
did
the
have,
money
like,
shot, yeah.
We had like 30 other properties that we were there for,
Yeah, I was
waiting
about
for the
to say, we were
sale.
there
So
for
I
like
was
2
like,
hours.
I'm just gonna do it when it looks like no one else is gonna bid, because I did it from the start. I didn't realise how many people on the first ones, because they're the most popular. But you know, when you're 360, do you just shuffle around the room then? When it's on pivot, do you just
Well,
follow
you have to press it and then get out. You get
sneak-
like, what is it,
oh,
like
you
5
have to
seconds to
get
get
out
out?
of
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't.
Mission Impossible, get
No,
down.
the
get down low.
jokest one, mate. The other day I was in a bungalow the other day up Alfreton Way, and the loft space spans the width of the house, the length of both.
So basically, they're thinking about converting it, aren't they?
Yeah,
they put like a ladder up.
You can
But
put.
there's only
jump down the hatch.
So
3 times,
the hallway's here, and the loft hatch goes up like there, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
But
yeah.
it spans literally
Tiny.
like you're talking like
way.
12 meters the way.
Yeah.
So you've got to put it at that end and then run back and like
Three
slide
space-
down the hatch.
Mate, but the thing is, yeah, the loft hatch is. Like, I'm quite slight, but the loft hatch was like this. I've had to do 3, far end, middle.
Were they in?
But only
Yeah,
half
they
of the
were,
loft
yeah.
is boarded, mate.
They're
So when I was
downstairs,
heading
weren't
out to that last bit, I felt like I was on Takeshi's Castle, man. I had these little boards and I had these
Had
shoes
Mission
on.
Impossible
And
playing
I was
in
like
your
that,
head.
dancing around these boards, like insulation
Dude,
everywhere,
dude,
man.
dude,
And I
dude.
They're
basically just
downstairs like,
jumped
what
down
is
the
this
loft
fella
hatch.
doing? Just banging up and down. Sounds like he's running 100 metres up there.
And the vendors are so lovely, and I had to keep like rushing down. I was like knocking myself, and it was.
Vendors
so
are
that
lovely.
was
They're
interesting.
waiting at the bottom of the loft hatch to
Trying to
catch you. Get the best shot.
Just in
Set a
case.
mattress down for me.
I'm coming down.
Quick little barrel roll just to get out. That's funny, that is.
Yeah.
I don't think
like
I've got
that.
any like major funny ones. They've got in front of some photos, and I've come back to the office and I'm like, I can't use that one because her arm's in it or something.
Yeah, but is that the thing with draft? You can't see what they are till you're back.
No, you can now.
Oh, but you couldn't before.
Yeah,
No, you couldn't.
It was just a guessing game.
But to be
wasn't it?
honest, the resolution on the cameras, it's way better on the PC, isn't it? Obviously, because it's on quite a small screen.
Still difficult to
So
see.
like when you do like you obviously primarily just looking at angle, but if you got
Yeah, I
someone's
see what
arm
you
in it,
mean.
like a little bit of an arm, you wouldn't see it, really, would you?
No.
Do you know what amazes me? How do they take it out the mirrors?
Mad, innit?
I don't get it.
Still
baffles me.
Yeah. When I was first doing it, mate, I was trying to position it out the way of like a wardrobe
Yeah.
or something like that, but
Just takes it away.
Maybe like on Photoshop. It's like that new Google phone. You know, I used to take like 4 photos.
Yeah, you can change the face.
people's faces, so
Yeah.
everyone's got their best face on in like different photos.
that's
and make
scary,
it
that,
one.
isn't it?
Weird,
Yeah,
isn't
so
it?
they just basically
Deep
like
faking.
it just changes all the faces. So you never. I mean, I've ruined quite a
There's
few photos.
definitely some
but-
catfish on
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, no,
mate.
it's obviously still your face, but
It's
Yeah, a
just
better
obviously the
version of
best
you
take for
on a
everyone.
better day.
Yeah,
Less wind.
best one. This is my best sound.
This is my best one.
Talking about stories at the office. Want to talk about some funny stories at the office? Because we've all got some. We've all done viewings, valuations. We've all done finals, inventories. We've all opened washing machines and waters fell out.
Yeah. I was like thinking in
What
my head
happened?
then. I was thinking in my head, what did I say I could say? I don't. That's
It's
what
always
happened.
flat.
No, we've already
When
spoken
we had,
about
Actually, no,
your
you can
one.
you can tell the story actually. Go on,
Yeah,
you do.
Railway Terrace. We had the penthouse flat, and I went up there early, obviously just checking everything. And the first rule of viewings is like leave everything how you found it. Like
Course
don't
it is.
touch anything
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
don't need to
You know,
touch
get
it.
the lights on, get the lights
So,
on. This
yeah,
time,
so-
he's done all that. He's done all that. Got all that.
Turned all
done.
the lights on. I mean, they had these set of blinds there that I just couldn't figure out. I had to ring Jim. I was like, I don't know.
Go
One
on,
of the
velvet
viewers.
ones, you push them in,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So, like,
so-
sting you.
Yeah,
Like,
One of the
yeah.
viewers has
Smack
gone
something
in
back
Get his
on.
head round
and
it.
like shut the blind. This was on another time, and then I've gone back in and I was like, I can't bloody open it, and it's pitch black in here, and I was like, I had to ring Jim to get it back open. Anyway, so I've gone in there early. 2 viewers ran up, obviously turned all the lights on. Washing machine's like bleeping at me. I thought, I need to turn that off. So obviously I've turned it off, and then I think I opened the door. I can't remember why, but for whatever, but she wasn't living there, so I didn't think there'd be a wash on. And then water's just flooded out all over the kitchen like a minute before my viewer was coming. I was like, no.
Jim, there's water over the kitchen floor.
I was like, well,
What do we need to
initiative.
do about that?
Initiative. I didn't have any towels in there, but I was like, I've got dog towels in the car. So obviously, I knew the lift takes too long, so I had to run down like 4 stories of stairs, got to my
they're a
car,
killer as
ran
well, you know.
back up the stairs with the
I've been there, I've
towels,
been there.
obviously mopped it
you've
all,
been and done the.
and then I had to come
Crazy
back
man.
down with the towels before anyone could see me, and obviously put them in my car. But then I told them anyway because it was like a good story to tell. But yeah,
Break
that was
the ice a little bit.
yeah, that was a moment.
What, did
for
you open
me.
it while it was on? Or something? You can't even
Well,
open
the
a
thing
washing
was,
machine.
it was just bleeping and bleeping and bleeping. So I don't. I can't remember why I opened it. I thought it would just be, I don't know.
Why did you open a washing machine?
Well, it was just bleeping, and I thought it obviously just would be off or something.
Mind you, Lucy did that the other day. We've got an E1 error on our washing machine, and I need a drain at the bottom. Jim, there's water all over the floor.
Oh god.
Maybe,
Literally,
I don't
the
know.
hallway floor is like it's from like the utility room into the hallway.
I don't think I could turn it off. I don't think I'd figure it out. So I thought if I opened the door, it might
Yeah,
turn
it
it
might
off,
stop
like
bleeping.
saying
You
it's
need
done.
lock.
Makes sense.
But that's what I mean. I thought if it was on, it would lock, but there was nothing in it. So
you must
there
be
was
strong,
no.
you, brother.
There was no. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, look at it.
But yeah, luckily,
Yeah, well.
it was like obviously tiled flooring because it was in the kitchen. Thank God. But yeah, that was the story. Then I had that
I don't know
one.
what best
It's
story I've
panic
got.
streets, isn't it?
But I'm just like obviously I'm professional on viewings, but it's all about like getting to know people,
Course
isn't
it
it?
is,
And then-
mate.
Yeah.
So I had a chat with.
Relatability.
I remember when I first started here actually, because Chris always laughed about this. I did a viewing in one of the apartments on, I think it was Foss Road in Hilton, opposite Hilton Garage.
Oh yeah.
And obviously,
yeah.
one of the second bedrooms was rather small, and he was like, "I don't think I'd get a bed in here." And I was like, "Well, how long's a bed? 6 foot?" I was like, "I'm 6 foot," and I was like, "I'll fit in there." So I lay down on the floor to show him that he could fit a bed in, and
That's
opened the
absolute
door.
dedication,
I
mate.
was
That's happened
like,
to me, but not
open
me.
the door. I'm there stretching my arms out. I was like, "Look, you can still get the door open. There's plenty of room in here."
Yeah, anything for that let, mate.
Oh yeah. You-
Well, I was,
you've
on
gotta
a,
work
I was on
hard.
a sales viewing once, and I walked into the master bedroom because I tend to let them go up first and have a little look, and I'll go up about 30 seconds after. Walked into the master bedroom, they're both lying on the floor. Just, we're just seeing how big the bed is.
Oh, I don't think that was
What is
a
going
regular
on?
Use
use.
the floor plan or anything.
No, what's going on?
Funny.
Don't bring your tape measure, just
Yeah,
bring
just
yourselves.
lie down,
just
yeah.
I
lie
don't
down.
work in normal measurements. I
Practical
work in how long I am.
Go on, Si, you must have got some.
Oh, crikey. Where do you start? Can't remember what I said before. What would it be? Went into a flat. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that one. Viewer didn't turn up. Into the flat went, into the bedroom, and for some stupid reason, I decided to open the window to see how much noise it would be. Opens the window, quite noisy. Wind took the door. Bedroom door shut. Looked at the handle, no handle. So I'm trapped in the bedroom with no handle and no way of getting out. So I'm shouting like Rapunzel down onto the bottom of where the courtyard is. Help, help, in distress. Nobody around whatsoever. So I got stuck there for probably about 40 minutes before somebody actually managed to get the door open to get me
That's
out of the flat.
crazy.
So yeah, there was that one. I got trapped at Drury Court the other week. Used the zapper to get in the gated area.
Oh, electric gate.
Got
yeah.
in, no fine, did the viewing, and tried to use the zapper to get out. Wasn't working, so I'm stuck there. And it's normally a busy area,
course,
is it?
yeah.
Nobody.
Wait a minute or two,
Nobody at all. Tried ringing the office. Nobody around.
Mad
I
that
was
they
there
don't
for
have
a
sensors on the way
I
out.
know.
That's usually like
good
the
40 minutes. I was sat there trying to get out of that complex, so that was
No, but
fun.
you know, in your experience, when the hell do they bloody work anyway?
No.
I know.
Like, this,
I know.
I've left
they're
viewers
so,
in there
they're so
before by
annoying.
accident, man,
Yeah.
and driven off. Like, I've left
viewers in there.
when I first started doing viewings,
You're not
mate,
leaving till you apply.
because the diary was so busy, and obviously I'm panicking. First couple of days out by myself, finished my viewings wherever it
Funny
was,
that is.
and I've just gone in the car, dashed it. I've got to be somewhere else, like rapid, and then I get a phone call from the office. You've left it. Yeah. The viewers can't get out. Where are you? And I'm 15 minutes down the road, mate, and they've just been sat there for 15 minutes trying to get out the line.
Do you know what
It's not
that
good,
I
that,
think
is
is
it?
funny? You know, when you're showing people around, and then like some people won't touch anything, and other people just get like handsy. So you set me up one time in Alfreton. It was like an investor on King Street. And he was like, "Oh, you just got to go around, like basically show them before they proceed with it." I went round. There was about 10 people there queuing outside the door.
Oh, 105 King Street.
So
yeah,
I've gone in,
yeah.
and I was like, "So who's the
Yeah.
actual buyer then?" So I'm talking to the investor about what he's wanting to do with it. Everyone else has just cleared off. Surveyors have gone. I go upstairs. The guy's got his ladder out. He's in the loft. I was like,
Yeah, I've had
"Well,
that
this is
before,
too
yeah.
far gone now." I'm there holding the ladder for him because obviously I don't want him to like fall down and like hurt himself or whatever. I was like, this is an absolute nightmare. And then the other day it happened, and the guy, his brother came round, just straightened the fuse box, took all the screws out of it, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, what? And he was like, I'm just checking everything's all right. I was like, yeah, but you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, I
It
was
was
gonna
already
say,
too
that's not
far
the
in.
rules.
But that's what happens. As soon as there's more than one or two people, you like
Mate,
got to keep
you-
your eye
you
on
just-
everyone.
It's just controlling the chaos.
Yeah,
man.
just got to float round.
I did a viewing at Drury Court on a one-bed flat, and I swear to you, there was 3 generations of that family in that property at one point. And
I locked them all in.
About 10 or 12 people in there, but I couldn't keep my eye on what was going on.
Well, I've had that before where they've basically rocked up a whole family, and I've just been like, look, I'm sorry, I can't show like you all round. If it's someone's house, like a tenant or something, I was like, we
Yeah,
can
you
obviously
can't, not if it's something
don't. I
like
mean, we do say like, don't bring your children and stuff unless you need to. But yeah, to that extent, 'cause you just can't keep an eye on everyone. That King Street was different because it was empty and it was like so close
Mate,
to completion. I was like, come in, obviously, like have a look. I didn't know who half them people were.
That's
I
what I'm
think
saying.
it was
Mate, they probably just
investors,
joined the
like,
queue.
and they're people that they were like friends with or something. I was like,
they saw a queue, and they
yeah, just
joined
random
it, mate.
people
They
off
were
the
nothing to
street.
do with anyone, man. They've just seen an opportunity.
Come in, open house.
Do you know what? I had one with someone one time. We're viewing a 2-bed flat, and it was tenanted. I had 3 viewings back to back. So obviously I was cladded out in my gear back when we were PP. I mean, you can't miss it, can you? It was everywhere. I'm stood outside the door, and this group of people, family, so there was 2 adults and 2 children, and I'm stood there quite clearly having a conversation with someone, but they walked past me with such confidence and went inside the block that I just assumed that they lived there. Because there wasn't, do you know, sometimes on viewings they're a bit sort of like, oh, like they look around, you can tell, mate, the confidence that they had, the commitment to walk through that door without batting their eyelid. I looked up, and then the next thing I noticed is the tenants 2 floors up with their head out going, some people have just walked into my flat. And I've come in, and they've not even knocked on the door, mate.
Just
They've
gone
just
straight
walked
in.
straight in. There's kids in one bit of the flat, the adults around the other. But the kid had some like big headphones on with his MacBook, like typing away like this. And the parents were just opening cupboards and that. And then the tenant was looking
that's
at
what
me,
I
and I was
mean,
like,
it's
mate, I had a word with
different-
them, and they just left.
Different level
Can't
of
be doing that,
confidence,
mate.
isn't it? Some people can just go in
Audacious.
and
It's
do that.
audacious, that, isn't it?
Audacious.
I like that. It is.
Actually,
Bold.
I was at like, I'm never shout at anyone, but I did have a strict word, and then they laughed. But I just can't believe it sometimes. Mad.
I don't think I've got really many funny stories. Every time I fly a drone up, I get accosted by a neighbour.
Of course you do, yeah. I think
Why are you taking a picture of my house? I'm not taking
yeah, with all due
pictures
respect.
of your
Why's
house.
your drone in my airspace?
yeah.
I'm not taking any pictures of your house.
Yeah,
Westgate, 9th floor flat, no lift, 9 floors, hot summer's day. You can picture it wasn't raining. So 9th floor, I had 8 viewings in the Saturday morning.
Wow.
Got to the last one, I
Bloody
was
hell.
so exhausted.
That's too much.
I came down the door and I couldn't talk, and I just went, "Hi, and I just stopped mid-sentence, and I thought I was absolutely mad. I had sweat just pouring down me. That was a good one. A couple of months ago, I decided to lend a hand to an old lady in a house, which I was pretty much valuing, really, so it's not really viewers, but it was a built-in cupboard in the lounge. She said, I can't get down to read the gas meter. So lifted the cupboard door up, went down, looked at the gas meter, went to get up, and she let go of the wooden door, which smacked in my head, split my head
I
open.
remember.
I had blood dripping down my head all the way
yeah,
down.
I can remember that.
Yeah, you
I
remember.
got it.
So I'm trying to think. It was in the mid. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think how I get to Ripley A&E at the time. So I'm trying to finish the evaluation. All I could feel with the blood dripping, and nothing in the house, empty house, no tissues, no nothing.
Yeah.
And that was fun,
Right.
driving back to Ripley A&E to have glued head.
Someone driving
So
past
got
you,
Sky,
looking
you know?
at me in the
Yeah.
car
Fucking
thinking,
Sky.
what is
I
going
could
on?
See it in your eyes when you were telling the story. I was like
Yeah.
frustration, like why am I even offered to do it?
I know, but you do these silly things, don't you?
You do.
And then
What's,
You
the
were
worst,
telling
thing,
me
what's the
go,
worst thing you've had to move on a 360 or a marketing appointment?
Oh, mate.
move?
I've had to move a rail full of,
I've had to move some stuff, I tell you.
yeah. I won't
But
even
were
say
you,
the word
what were
on
you
this
telling
PG
me the other day
podcast.
that you were waiting on the street, weren't you? And you thought someone was going to knock on your car, like, what are you doing outside my house? And he offered you a cup of tea.
I
didn't he?
know.
That was a lovely gentleman.
I
It's
thought,
usually
yeah, I
like
thought
quite
it was
negative.
only a couple of weeks ago. Actually, that was. I was sat there waiting. I was actually waiting for a tenant actually to do the marketing. Sat there and I saw the neighbour, Terrace Road. Saw the neighbour look at me in the car. You know,
The
he just
evils,
keeps-
you know.
Yeah,
What are
I
you doing
thought,
here?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It malfunctioned again.
Goes in the house. I'm still waiting for the tenant to turn up.
Malfunctioned again.
Comes out the house. Big guy, obviously. Well, not obviously. You wouldn't know.
Stacked.
Obviously.
Intimidating
Well,
guy,
yeah,
you know.
yeah, I have to, you know. Yeah,
Paint the
elaborate.
picture,
Yeah,
that's it.
You've got to be bigger than. Bangs on the glass. Oh my god, I'm gonna go. You know,
Here we go.
yeah. Would you like a cup of tea? I
Nice.
was flabbergasted. Never had that happen.
There is
before in
still
my
nice
life.
You do
people
get
out
There are
there
still
in the
nice
world.
people out there.
I always
Not
used
many,
to
but there
do
are.
on lettings move-ins if they were obviously moving in because they usually come with their stuff. I'd say if I had like an extra 5 minutes, I like, do you need a hand with anything heavy coming in because like the girls and stuff. They were like, yeah,
That's a
like,
bad
sound.
thing to say, though.
Yeah, obviously
You're
it's
opening
dangerous.
You
yourself
get to the
up.
point where
Dangerous.
then it's like they take advantage of your kindness, and it's like this, that, and there was one I can't remember. It was so long ago, but it was like, yeah, it was a big block of flats, top floor, and that was a bit of a nightmare. I wish I never offered afterwards. I was like, oh.
It's going that extra mile, mate, isn't it?
But yeah, that's what we do here. Strive
Was
for
that property
excellence.
we had? Was it Centro West where that she had a grand piano in it?
There was one.
I mean, I
wasn't
got
there?
it. I
don't know how they
dread to
got
think
it
how
in
they got
there.
it in there. But anyway, she
mate.
messaged me one day saying, "Oh, I need to get this piano out because we're looking at selling." And I was like, "I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not your man for
Well,
that.
yeah,
I've got a flipping clue what I'm doing." I mean, it had a lift, but I'm pretty sure it was over the lift limit as well, over the weight limit.
Oh,
How the
God,
hell's
yeah,
got a
mate,
grand
that
piano
heavy.
in there? It's
Fair play to them.
crazy.
It's in there forever now.
Train
I think that is one of the craziest things I've seen though in a
Moving into
especially
any
like
flat.
to get into that flat top floor that size.
That's some
I think
effort.
yeah,
that
moving
size.
into any flat was like getting mattresses and anything up the stairs.
Oh,
You know what the
mate.
worst ones are?
Right.
You know
Especially no
townhouses like
Yes,
St
mate.
Nicholas or like
Pretty
Parkway.
sorry ones, yeah.
My mate's dad's stepdad's moving into one, and he's there. He's had to get the sofa on the back of his truck, open the patio doors all the way, take the Juliet balcony off, and put the sofa through the bloody Juliet balcony. Can't get it
Take
in.
it actually off.
It's crazy, isn't it? Because
Yeah,
the stairs
logistics
are
is
quite
another-
narrow, aren't they?
Yeah,
so you
they
can't
are.
get the stairs up. You can't get the sofas up the
You
stairs.
can't contort them, can you? Sort
No.
of just have to like.
Imagine if you
Crazy.
did that rented and you were only there for 6 months.
Oh mate, no.
And had to then bring it out,
could
like
never
take
be
it back
me.
out again. Go furnished, guys.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I don't think I've got any other funny stories.
We've
Think
done well
about-
there, to be honest with you.
Lots I can't mention.
Well, I was about to say, I've got
I'm
a
sure
few
there's
there, just
loads,
like-
but it's been so long since I've been out. Like nothing really funny happens in.
Yeah.
Well, it does, but just general office chat, isn't it? Really, nothing too funny.
I think we're quite laid back people, so I think like it's when we speak to people, it's quite easy.
Yeah.
It's easy conversations.
easy
I
exchange,
don't
yeah.
really have any. Nothing's really comes out of the woodwork when you're there. That's the
No.
thing. We always say to people, it needs to be clean, it needs to be this, that, and the other, and it always is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think.
Clear
of
lines
anything
of
more.
communication.
Has anyone got any news in like what's happening in their life? We're doing 10k, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
Sean raised
the
the
last episode we had was Derby Community Trust.
Was.
So we've got a golf day planned in April,
We do.
and then we've got. Sorry, we haven't got a golf day. We're going to a golf day that's been put on by the trust.
Yeah.
Sean's running the 10k, and he said we should all do it, so we're all doing
I
it.
think so.
You're denying it, Simon.
No.
Simon's going to
No,
be there,
no,
mate.
No, you are,
no.
mate.
In all fairness,
I'll just
I'll wait
reach
for you at
off
the
the
finish
century.
line,
I'm
pal.
not doing that.
Sean could literally like roll out of bed and do that. But
Yeah,
like,
that's stupid,
marathon
mate.
runner.
This
over here,
guy's
but-
guy's running 340 pace per kilometre, mate.
But me and James, I'm actually like going to try and train for it because I don't.
I'm
think
gonna
I
try
can
and do
run at
something.
all.
Is it this year?
It's in-
24th of March, mate.
24th
So I said
of
to
March.
Sean, I was like, can I do it
It's
in a
10k.
month?
It's not marathon size.
No, I thought I was really unfit, and then I went
It's
to
a
the
nice
gym
flat course,
yesterday.
boys. We'll be fine.
10k,
I
bro.
ran 3k like.
Well, you better go, what, you got 6 weeks?
Yeah.
No
7
problem,
weeks.
pal.
So yeah, I've basically.
This guy's on it.
Sean's going to teach me.
Oh,
Sean's
right,
going to
yeah,
teach me how to
training
pace
hours.
it. Yeah, I've ordered some trainers. They've come
Got a
today.
training program. We'll sort it,
Yeah,
mate.
got a regime
7
going.
Sean Schooling, School of Training.
Yeah.
I need some running shorts. Is that a thing? Like,
Need
you
more.
get
Yeah, I
running
mean,
shorts.
I would just running what you've got.
Do you know what
mate.
I like? Ace
Well, I did yesterday.
Josh jersey shorts. I like them.
Yeah,
They're
that's
good.
what
I
you
like
were
them.
last
They're
night,
good,
Jim.
man.
I mean, you can get running shorts, but they're short and they've got netting in, so you don't need to wear boxers because it stops you
That's what I need.
chafing as much.
I had a
basically.
mad moment yesterday. Didn't know when I was running on the treadmill for like 40 minutes.
What did you do?
Well, no, I just didn't realise because obviously I don't run. I'm new to this.
Yeah.
Just sweated straight through my boxes, and then I had to go to the gym with Sean afterwards. But obviously I was soaking wet, so I was down in the changing rooms with the hairdryer. I was cold, trying to get them dry. I was like, I'm dripping,
went
bro.
right. He's like, I'm just in the bathroom.
I went to the toilet, sat there for a bit. I was like, these are soaking wet. I was like, I can't wear these. I'm gonna chafe. I was like, this running life, you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
you
man.
live and you learn, don't you?
You
So
do, mate. It's
maybe
all
I'll
about
just
the
go
journey,
get some
man.
netting.
It's all about
I've
the
actually got
journey.
quite a lot of things on. We've just joined the four bit. I did that today. Actually, on the 4 business group.
Yeah,
So like a bunch of different businesses do
got
golf.
some networking going on, haven't we, folks?
Yeah, if anyone wants to come and play golf with us, let us know.
If anyone wants to
'cause,
come and support us on
So
the
it'd be better than
10k,
the run.
couple signs.
yeah,
We
I
love
mean,
Cope and Co. We
I
are
love
Cope and
Cope
Co.
Probably go for a couple of pints after as well. Feel free to come along.
10k.
We'll
in
have
7
to-
weeks, you train.
well, that's my thing.
Si.
I thought it was
No
quite a big
problem,
ask,
Si.
but
I
people,
walk 3 a day with the
mate.
dogs.
people are going on Strava and posting like 5k runs a night. So I'm like, if anyone can do it,
Si,
but I just,
trust me,
I'm
mate.
challenging myself.
The beauty of this 10k is that it's for everybody and anybody. It's not a. It's not a.
So we're expecting you to be there,
necessarily
brother.
competitive race.
No.
You can line the streets with signage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be there with you in spirit.
Jump on it. We'll
They
do
actually
it,
put
we'll
some-
do it as an office.
really good events on there. You know?
they do, mate.
Oh, the
It's
community
sponsored by
trust.
some
Really
like top level.
It is really good.
Hoob. Am I saying that right?
Who?
HUB.
Oh, HUDB. Yeah.
But there's some like top like it's serious. You'll get a little medal, man.
I want to see some
Forgot what
cracking
you
Yeah,
get.
stuff.
I said the other day, I was like, I don't even know where I'm going to put my medal. I've not even ran 10k yet, so probably
Mate,
won't
you'll
do
feel
it.
achieved after it. Your,
Yeah.
your legs will be hurting, but you'll be sound.
Well, I've got skinny legs.
And they've got
You will be, mate. Yeah.
it's around Pride Park.
Yeah.
It's around Pride Park,
Yeah,
isn't it?
heading out to town
You get the medals near the
stadium.
east stand, not toilet stand. Is that right? Yeah.
I
Near
need to
main
go on an
reception,
actual
actually.
run because I've only run on a treadmill, and like you say, it's not the same.
It's different grade.
So I'm going to get out there.
Different
But
grade.
obviously, I was chuffed with them overhead headphones I bought.
They'll be sound, mate.
Sweating with them on.
Do you know what I like?
Obviously,
Mate,
like,
I swear by those Amazon earbuds, mate. I'm
Yeah, I
telling
need
you,
to
they
get
are
on them.
so
I will
good.
need to get some earbuds because I can't have them on me.
I thought AirPods were good, but they are honestly.
I'm not a big
mate,
fan.
AirPods, I'm not for them.
And they're just
What, the
afterwards-
AirPods?
Yeah.
Mate, I've had those Echo Buds for about 3 years, you know, and I swear by them.
I need to
I
get
use
on
them
How
all
much
the
are they?
time. So good. Very good.
You got anything going on, Si?
No. What's your news, Si? Yeah, you have.
Nothing
Oh,
exciting.
nada. No, I haven't got anything at the moment. Just waiting for spring.
Yes.
Nice.
You dug 4 troughs on Saturday.
Beds.
Beds.
Close.
Close.
Not on a farm.
With your igloo, you got an igloo, haven't you?
You want igloo?
Your little igloo thing.
Got me a little
What's
Yeah.
it called?
polytunnel.
Polytunnel, that's it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Got stuff going on, man.
Stuff going on. But
Loads of
need
stuff,
better
brother.
weather.
Getting ready for the spring crop.
Yeah, it's not great weather
Can make
today,
some
is
vegetable
it?
soup.
Yeah, what are you thinking? What's your first harvest?
I brought my seed potatoes yesterday, so they'll be going in. Oh, it's
Seed
good
potatoes.
Seed potatoes. Yeah,
Don't
they're
you know
going
there's
Good
plant
Friday.
potatoes in the ground?
Yeah, they are. Seed. That's what they are. Seed
Okay.
potatoes. They go in Good Friday religiously.
Nice.
They will
Is there a
be going in.
particular reason for that?
Just the thing I've always
Harvest
done.
time.
It's
Yeah,
more
and then
of
they're ready for normally August. Then
Nice.
earlies go in. They normally come.
How
then
much?
we get them
What's your volume?
enough to keep the family for the year.
no.
Shut up.
No.
That's crazy. I didn't.
Do you know what I have to say? Yeah.
That is absolutely unreal.
He
Well,
bought
it
some-
gets to now, and there's not much
You
left.
bought
between.
some raspberries in one
I
time,
did.
and they're the best raspberries I've ever had.
What you've grown them?
Mate, they were beautiful.
You've nurtured them from a child.
from
From
seed. From seed.
What else you growing?
Man.
Everything. All my fruit. All my
Sorry, hang on. Your potatoes last like the full year.
Yeah.
How
so
many are you getting
Is
out of
that
them?
like the life of a potato then? Because
No, you store them.
No,
You
no,
cold
no,
store
brother.
cold store. Okay.
Cold store them.
Sorry
You
about
don't
that.
leave them in the ground.
I was
gonna
otherwise
say,
they'll
I remember-
rot.
Stop a sec.
So-
Remember a few
Sorry,
years back, the
Sorry
first time I
about
seen
that.
that
Sorry about
potato
that.
and it started growing spuds
Apologies.
and everything, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
rant.
sorry about that, mate.
No, if you leave them in the ground, they'll rot. So you just keep them in the garage.
In the
Cold
garage.
store.
Yeah, you got to keep.
Well, that's what I mean. I didn't know it was a
Dry-
proper cold
dry
store. or what.
store.
You come to now
Dry
and
and
there's not
cool.
much left, but it should be enough to keep you going for probably 10 months a year.
Bloody hell, that's
Self-sufficient,
mad, that is,
man.
that's good. That is. How
Prices
big's your
of
allotment?
food,
How big's your
man.
allotment now?
Well, we're talking in old money. Well, talking new. It's about 100, nearly 100 meters by
Bloody hell!
30.
Jesus, that's massive. That is.
I don't know how I was
Debate.
I
imagining
thought it was
something
about
this big.
square.
It's me lay down 50 times.
Yeah, I reckon.
Weigh measurements.
I thought it'd be like, I don't know why.
That's crazy. 100 by 30. That's
Naive
mad.
of me, really, isn't it?
Yeah, probably just.
What do you
about.
have like a full crop? You have full growing then,
Full
like
crop.
veg everything.
That's nice, man.
That's meant that must take some. What's
Yeah.
in the summer? That
Keeps
must.
me active. Keeps me.
Bloody hell.
Daily thing in the
Isn't it?
summer, isn't it?
Oh, it has to be
can
daily.
imagine it's peaceful,
Has to
though.
be daily, otherwise things die if you don't keep them.
Keep the wasps away.
Everything dies at some point.
That was
Oh no, not on the flip.
That was when we were back in Lettings. I
I'm so
made a
sorry,
quote
man.
for
Right,
everyone.
It comes out,
I made a
doesn't it?
quote for
Never
Is
everyone.
that the ones you stuck on the?
Yeah, I put
screens?
everyone's quote on a sticky note. I
Oh.
can't remember what Beth's was. Everyone had a quote, but mine was "Everything dies at some point," which, when you think about it, is true.
I mean, you can't argue with the facts.
Everything.
Who's got a good quote?
I'll get Darren on.
I've got a quote, on my laptop every day that comes up
Would
every
you
day.
like affirmations or whatever it is?
No. You can write it in on your Mac.
Oh, no.
And it comes up.
Are you going to tell us what it is?
The secret to success is doing the common things uncommonly well.
I'm glad you
I like
didn't
that.
butcher that.
I like that.
I think it's really good.
Good
Nice
delivery.
read, man's there,
It's
isn't
very,
it?
very good.
On a snow
Ice
day.
cream man on a
It's
snowy
posh,
day.
it's posh nosh, brother.
Yeah, posh nosh. switched it
Expenny
up.
they are,
Well, they never
Shout
come
out,
back in here. I think I was the only one who bought something from her the first time she came round.
Speaking of food, I'm quite hungry.
What
Yeah, I
time
think we
we
wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Because it's...
Wrap it
it's-
up and go and get a wrap.
Ooh!
It's good from you. I
The
like
breakfast wrap back at McDonald's and
10
mine
to
didn't
12.
come.
And then 12 o'clock
I wasn't
comes...
sad
12
about that. but
12
I am
o'clock
now.
comes around, it's pool time.
that. Yeah, cheers.
Big pool tournament today.
Cheers. I expect a lot more from you than yesterday.
Yeah, you weren't good yesterday, brother.
I might
Expect
play,
a lot more, mate.
or I might go to the gym. I haven't
Yeah, you
decided
are.
yet.
No, brother. Actually, do you know if that's what you want to do? Or not?
Health kick.
Yeah, that's it.
Thanks all for coming
Yeah.
on.
Come on,
I'll
guys.
be honest, I'm not too sure. Oh, sorry, can we just end it by talking about Enzo Fernandez's free kick yesterday?
Mate,
You seen it? Enzo Fernandez
Top
for
of the
Chelsea.
top bins,
I don't watch
mate.
TV. Do
top bins, mate.
I thought you
Didn't-
were, what,
didn't you
you're
watch-
not a massive Liverpool now fan
Didn't you
now,
watch
Klopp's
Arsenal
leaving.
lose?
Well, no, he's not now.
Didn't you watch
they got
Arsenal
taught
beat
a
Liverpool
lesson on
Sunday?
I get a
Sunday.
message every time Liverpool have scored a goal.
Funny
They've
that,
lost
I went quiet
Sunday.
on Sunday.
Klopp's leaving.
Nah.
He's in tears.
Game kicks off. Text from Simon. Walk
You-
in the
I got
park.
the first text
Funny
from-
old walk in the park, that one.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
No shots.
It
on
was a
target.
tough one.
Van Dijk's still trying to find his balance.
He
in the
got
Emirates
lost. He got
side.
lost in the park. He did. He's still not got. He's
going
never
on.
done
Ederson
out.
is still spinning
Funnily
on
enough,
the
you
spot.
actually said he would be on skates on the one before
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
and he was.
Finished?
You can say your piece, brother.
No, I don't need to say anything. No. I didn't watch it, so
Does anyone, just before we go,
Well,
what-
if you haven't watched it, do look it up
Do
because it
so.
was a blind of a free kick, by the way. Very good.
MOTD.
I seen a film last night that I'm really excited to watch, and I haven't watched it in a
Nice.
while.
What's that?
The Blind Side. Has anyone seen it?
Yeah.
Great film. I might start doing film reviews. I'm like, watch
Yeah,
a film,
we'll do
come on
Wade's
and say,
film reviews,
yeah, I
Wade's
watched a
film
great
reviews.
film last night. I have already seen The Blind Side. You should watch it.
I'm
know
on.
you don't
I'm
watch
on.
TV,
I'm on
but-
suits
How many
again.
times
aren't
have to-
Sandra
Mate,
Bullock.
I can't beat. Honestly, I'm on like fourth, fifth watchers suits. I'd love it.
Well, spin
my
off,
game.
spin
I
off
could
in
just
the
keep
works.
restarting it.
Spin off, but I don't think it'll be the original cast. They need to do one where it's Harvey when he's younger, going to law school, and like where he meets everyone because they're all connected, and that'll be sick.
yes, Josh.
And then
I
I
like
could get a
that.
cut from that idea, but
Looking
instead
forward to it.
they'll make a rubbish one, I'm sure, and butcher it.
Right.
Can't wait.
Come on, let's go and get some lunch.
Right. Cheers, boys.
Thanks for coming.